Well, hello. So today we're going to talk about Alton Sterling, and as you can tell, I think that I'm a very sensitive person, and I think that I put myself in the shoes of my brothers and sisters um, in this time. And when I hear about the story, when I research the story, it's painful. It's painful when I hear about his family and when you see his son, you know, it's just it rattles you. It should rattle you to the core, and it rattled. And but I feel this sense of like, what can I do? What can I do? Not what are they going to do, but what can I do? So I posed that question first and foremost to everybody out there during the Alton Sterling situation. What can I do? Um, so there's that situation. If you don't know about the Alton Sterling situation, I'm including a link to an amazing individual, Sub Daily '09, I think, where it's a video where he explains what happened, but he doesn't show you the graphic footage. And I remember a time when, if you wanted to watch Faces of Death, you had to know somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. And what is Faces of Death was basically like a murder porn, and that's equivalent what it was. And now we see it in, it's not real, it's movies, but we see certain horror movies that address certain elements within the psyche of humanity and feed that particular element within humanity. And then later we wonder why there is terrorism, why we feel terrorized when we're glamorizing terrorism. Hmm. You know, so I think people should read The Secret a little bit, a couple times over just to get the gist of it. So, but uh, the situation, what do we do as humans? What do we do as people? We try to understand that everything that we do ripples, that when I feed violence, it ripples into violence. And however I may feed violence, and I look inwards, and I look at myself, and I ask the questions about what I see. Does video is if the laws of The Secret are true, then does me watching violence or does me playing video games instead attract violence into my life? And then the deeper question, various different questions can be asked. It's clearly above course about police brutality. I think that is one of the clear questions. And I pose this to the police. I say, the police. I have a great deal of respect for the police as a concept because they're there to protect us. I do believe that most policemen and policewomen go into the force in order to protect people, in order to, because of sense of duty, in order to protect their community. And I do believe that. I do believe that these individuals that are spotlighted, that are creating these horrible and heinous things, I think that it's a small number. But I think that even as this small number, it is still a plague to the entire police academy, to the entire police unity, to all policemen in the United States. These individuals that are creating these heinous things are a plague because they are shifting the perception of the police from, um, these individuals who are there to help to these individuals who might hurt us. And in the process, because we see the police out there so much, it hurts the economy because people fear of going outside because they might encounter the police. So I don't fear the police. I actually, sometimes I'm a nerd. I'm a police nerd, and I'll walk up to police and was like, "Hey, thank you, dude. Like, dude, thank you, or thank you, madam, thank you, miss." And I'd go out of my way to do that because I don't think that enough people do that currently. So hopefully, once this video is uploaded, twice as many people every day will do that in order to build that sense of unity, because it needs to start with us having a dialogue. So I guess the conversation is, I go to my community and I say to my community, hey, listen, how do we bridge it within our community and, shine the light on the positive, because this is traumatic. I think when you look at it in the whole, when you look at it once, if we had specific elements, but when it becomes a rapid fire automatic machine gun of deaths, I think that, it rattles you into I don't know. I really don't know. And it scares me. And it scares me not just for myself, but for children, for humanity, for everyone. And so, what can I do? What can you do? What can we do? Something to think about. Alright. I want to wish you a wonderful